It is another beautiful day here in the neighborhood in downtown Orlando. Welcome to another episode of the Big DK Energy Podcast. My name is Danny Carenter, or the DK in the Big DK Energy, and snapping all the way from across the table are two of Orlando's most prolific shufflers. For those who don't know what shuffling is, it is a dance form that was created in the late 80s, early 90s in Melbourne, Australia to coincide with the underground electric music scene that was going on at the time. Man, that was a mouthful. In addition to this dance evolving over time, it has caught like wildfire on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And these two have been conditioning their feet to take all the blunt force trauma from all the concrete that they've been hitting.
Ooh.
And so by doing that, they have become two of Orlando's best shufflers and two of the best in the EDM community in general, I would say. So that without further ado, please help me in welcoming these two guests, Miss Megan Fuhrman and Miss Dana Meltzer.
Ooh, hello.
Thank you. We're so excited to be on here.
No problem. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course.
How was that intro? Was that okay?
It was great.
It's awesome.
I love it.
Excellent.
High energy.
Y'all deserve it. That's why I make the intros as good as the people that come on.
Oh, don't make me cry.
We probably shouldn't because that will take off all the makeup.
Yeah. It's a staple.
You don't need any makeup, Dana. You're good.
Oh my god, now you're really gonna make me cry.
Oh. Well, we're only here to bring up people.
Yes.
To be honest, this is not an inspiring podcast, but if you feel inspired, then that's all you.
Yeah, go for it. Run with it.
I'm here for this.
Yes.
Excellent. So, shuffling. Besides being the main thing that blackjack dealers do, tell me, what are your two definitions of this dance craze?
If I ever tell people that I shuffle and their response is like, what is that? I would say it's a footwork style dance. Like once I say that, they're like, oh, okay, I know what you mean. So I'm just like, and then like I'll show a video or something because it's kind of hard to explain. It's so nitpicky. Like I don't know how to like really put it into words for people. So I like to say it's dancing that's focused on a style of footwork. Everyone's different.
Going off of that, it's footwork, it's intricate movements with your lower body. It's centered around the running man, I would say. So Melbourne style of shuffling was very running man based. Like that was like the big staple. Now, as all dance styles evolve, it has evolved into a lot of variations. That's a perfect word. See,
That's why we work.
That's why we do this together. But a lot of people now are doing more of like cutting shapes and stuff, and they're not the same. Like the running man and cutting shapes, they're not really the same. It's a big like controversial thing on Instagram.
I was actually about to say, because I've heard the two terms shuffling and cutting shapes as their own kind of things. Are they the same thing?
I would say, okay, this is my opinion, so like no one come at me. Shuffling is an umbrella. And there's so many different like subsections underneath it. So there's Melbourne, there's cutting shapes. So you can't really necessarily say like cutting shapes is not shuffling because just how like the world evolves, the music evolves, the dance evolves with it.
I would say like along with that, like a lot of the founders of shuffling definitely are more Melbourne based, and that's like what they go off of.
I think that's the foundation.
Melbourne, Malaysian based. I know there's like the Miami step, and you know there's just so many different versions of it. People are like doing things like cutting shapes now, and it's like, is shuffling cutting shapes, or are they not the same thing? I think a perfect way to describe it is the umbrella thing. You have like shuffling as a whole, but then you have like all these different styles of it that make it all one thing. And I mean that's how we like to look at it. I know some of like the older shufflers that were doing it back in the 90s
like
and
stuck in the tradition.
They're so stuck in that tradition. But I would say like as a dancer myself, like growing up with dance is constantly evolving. Like dance is really, from when I was 9 years old to now,
There's
so much more variety. Like I used to be a really big contemporary dancer and a really big tap dancer. And when I was 9 years old, the styles of tap and the styles of contemporary that I was doing were so different than the styles that, you know, I was doing when I was in college. Like it became more evolved, more different. Was it the flexibility sides of things or was it speed? And I think like that's the same thing with shuffling right now. It's not always going to be one thing. Sorry, I'm like rambling here. But the thing is, if you keep dance in a box, you keep it in a box, you keep doing the same thing, we don't evolve. We don't get better. We don't learn more. So I think it's really cool to see that change, to see more different styles emerge from it. And I think I wish that more shufflers would be open to that change.
I mean, kind of how you described it, it sounds like y'all go insane. I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Exactly.
Right.
Got it. It's interesting that you bring up that whole dancing evolving over time, because what I've noticed is that, you know, people are a lot more free form in how they move their bodies in terms of dancing, because I remember one time I was watching this AC/DC live rendition of their concert playing It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll, and so everybody looked like they were possessed, and I'm thinking, oh, is this the first time they've been allowed to dance out of the house?
Yeah. I don't even know what to do with myself.
Correct.
They just get too excited. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you do one thing over and over and over, like, at the end of the day, someone's going to be like, okay, why don't we do this instead? It's just the way the world evolves, music evolves, therefore, dance evolves.
Things have to change through time. I mean, that's how you find out the kinks and flaws and then, hammer them out.
Adjust accordingly.
Right.
Trial and error.
Correct. Drink responsibly. Tell me, how did you two first get involved with shuffling?
Want to go?
Sure. So I used to work for an energy drink company.
Bang energy, baby!
Bang energy, baby. I still am affiliated with them. But when I was working with them on the fuel team, I saw these girls that they were dressed in uniform and they were being sent out to all these expos and different events and stuff. But
You've been sent to a few, correct?
I have, but I wasn't sent as a dancer. I was sent as a fuel team member.
Which is still cool.
Which is still cool. It was
really cool.
Listen, it was a freaking awesome college job. I love that company. I love everything they stand for.
Yeah.
I met the best friends.
Didn't you go to the NBA All-Star game one time?
I did go to that. I went to Life in Color. I went to a really cool Boston Fitness Expo. I went to Europa in Orlando. I was constantly being sent for things. But the one thing that I kept seeing when I was going to these things is these shufflers on the stage. Like, it was so cool to see these girls that were being sent to these events to go dance. I mean, I grew up dancing, and so all my friends would be like, you should learn how to shuffle. You love this music. You love house music. Could be so much fun. You could do this at festivals. You could work and do this. And I was like, maybe.
Maybe you're right.
So then when the world shut down, the pandemic, COVID, when all that happened, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not working right now. My job wouldn't allow us to work because of COVID regulations. So what I did is I grabbed my phone. I started following all of these shufflers. I constantly kept practicing and filming myself and learning new TikTok trends. I joined shuffle groups. I connected with so many people. And it just kind of became that outlet I had during such a scary and just
boring time.
Boring, scary, uncertain time. That was the one thing that was so certain. The one thing that made me smile. The one thing where I could go outside and just dance, and it wasn't like I had to be super flexible or
it got you through the pandemic.
It really got me through the pandemic.
Did it put you or anyone else at risk?
It was amazing. It was a breath of fresh air. Every day I did it, and I got better and better and better. And that's how I personally started shuffling. This is going to sound crazy, but I feel like if the pandemic didn't happen, I don't know how much into shuffling I would have gotten. I don't know how much I would have allowed myself to learn how to shuffle because I was constantly doing other things. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that time of not really having anything to do, I finally got to just dive deep into it. And I'm so thankful every day that was the one thing that I had to just keep me going and stay positive.
What about you, Dana? How did you start?
Unlike Megan, I have no background in dance whatsoever. It's actually really funny.
This girl was a really good soccer player, though.
Yes,
that's what she
said.
Sports.
What she said.
Hey, you still require good footwork for soccer.
That's why I think I was able to evolve into it. So the cool thing was, I'm going to shout out my mom. She was a Miami Dolphin cheerleader.
That's pretty sick.
So...
Fins up.
Yeah, fins up, baby, all the way. So she, obviously, being a Miami Dolphin cheerleader, you need to have rhythm. You need to be able to, dance. And she can break it down. But I don't necessarily have all of those qualities. But she definitely gave me some of them, which is great.
Is your mom hot? Just kidding.
Mom, if you're hearing this, I'm so sorry. I come from just a big sports family. I'm for the most part, I was the only girl growing up. It's me, my brother, my dad. My parents were separated. So I obviously I'm very close with my mom. I've always been, and I always will be. But I also lived in a world that was man's world. Got it. So it was sports. And I loved it. I did. And I was really big into soccer, as was my whole family. Didn't even know what shuffling was, wouldn't even attempt to dance. Like, I like music, it's fun to vibe, but like nothing serious at all. I went to college, and about my sophomore year, one of my friends, I worked at a retirement community in the dining services, and one of my friends there was like, yo, let's go to EDC. And I was like, that is so not me. What are you talking about? And it took her like a month. She just tried and tried and tried. Finally, I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm sensing it. I'm going. So I went, and leading up to it, I was like, let me try to learn how to shuffle. That looks so cool, but I didn't know anybody that knew.
Did you just see it on social media and you were like, you know what, I think this will work?
Yeah. I was just like, okay, I want to try to do this. Like, I've seen, my brother has been a little more into EDM than I have been. So, like, growing up when I was, like, 16, 17, I'd see him, like, hitting the T-step for fun. And I was just like, that's really cool. I want to do that. So I just started exploring on YouTube. I didn't even know where to begin. That was so frustrating because I was like, I want to learn how to shuffle. I want to follow shufflers. Who are shufflers?
Correct, exactly. It seems like, you know, at the time that you were looking for that, it hadn't really even existed yet. So it's like,
It was
where
not
do you
big.
where do you even start?
Exactly.
Because probably even Google didn't have anything. If you typed
Yeah.
in shuffling, they'd probably show you like a bunch of like poker games or something like that.
Yeah, literally. But I just found some things on YouTube and I tried and it didn't work. And then one day the Running Man clicked and I was like, oh my God, can I actually do this? And it gave me a sort of like determination that I never had. And then, like she said, COVID hit, so I really decided to grow with it. I was like, I have nothing better to do, so, like, let's work on my Polly Pockets right now. Like, so I would just go and do that, and then I slowly met a lot of people in the community. I literally didn't know one person who shuffled, like, ever.
Really?
And then I met Kaylee Beach Girl, and follow her if you're listening.
And I'm assuming Beach Girl is not her actual last name.
I think they should change it.
They really
I think we should
should.
do it legally. Let's do it for her. Let's surprise her one day. Be like,
Oh
sorry,
my
Kaylee Norton,
gosh.
you are now Kaylee
She
Beach Girl.
would
Happy birthday.
laugh.
Yeah, literally. I don't think she'd be mad at all.
I don't think she would either, honestly.
But yeah, so I met Kaylee because I decided to Google shuffle classes, and she happened to just start teaching shuffle classes in the area. So I went, we connected, and I was just like, wow, this girl's really cool. And I guess she said the same. And we just became friends. And like I said, I have no background in dance, so I'm big on feeding off of people's energy. So I met her, and she put me in contact with another girl, and we started like this 3-person group chat. And then it went from 5 people to 7 people to 15 people to 30 people in like a week. Now we had to like not make an app, but download another app just to have, because we don't want people to feel excluded. So we have like another app where we can have like a big group chat. It's evolved to how many people are in the Discord?
I don't even know. We'd
A
have to
lot.
check.
A lot.
And does this group have a particular name?
OTown Shufflers.
We are the OTown Shufflers.
Hey, we have an Instagram too. We all kind of help running it. It's not just one singular person. We all put in our 2 cents.
It's you, me,
Christy and
Kaylee. We run it, but everyone has their input in the page. Like, we're all just we're just
Open.
such a family. Like, this is the coolest
Not
thing
like a
ever.
work family, right?
Oh,
No.
Not like the work family.
It's the fun. It's the passionate.
It's the passionate family.
Yes.
Whenever I hear companies say, oh, we're like a family here, I'm like, a broken orphanage.
Oh my God, Danny, you're hilarious.
Oh, man. Send them to HR. Send them to HR.
The best part about being a half Asian Jew on the autism spectrum, when I worked at a gun range right before COVID, I was like, I am HR. And
I know it all.
and everybody there was just like, honestly, we're not going to argue against that.
Oh,
That's so funny.
man.
I actually work in HR.
Oh, do you know?
I'm an HR coordinator for an advertising agency.
We're not just shufflers. We're not just
No,
shufflers.
So what do you do outside of shuffling per se?
We both have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
So shuffling's more of like our hobby, passion.
Oh, okay, awesome.
We live a double life. Like
What I was
Hannah
trying to say.
Montana.
There we go.
Literally, that was...
Get the best of both worlds. Woo!
You get the limo out front.
Whoa.
Wait, stop. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. They're super stringent on this stuff nowadays.
Oh. Hannah Montana, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Well, it's good that she found some peace in her life, because I remember as a freshman in college, that's when she was going through her whole Miley phase.
Yes.
Well, at least Billy Ray Cyrus is better than Britney Spears' dad.
Oh my
Oh my god, yes. Britney Spears.
Too soon?
Too soon.
I actually went to one of her concerts when I was in 5th grade.
Really? Did she look miserable when she was performing?
No, she actually looked like she was having so much fun.
That's-
I had a lot of fun.
That's what they want you to think.
Exactly.
That's right.
So we don't know what was going on in her head or behind the scenes. Free Britney.
She has been freed. Good for her.
She really
Yeah.
has been freed. Free the Instagram page though.
You know, she's actually taken a break from performing now.
Good for her.
She really should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good for her.
When
It's
you
a
do too
lot.
much of something, you just get really burned out.
Yeah, it's been like her whole life.
Yeah.
For the most part, at least to my knowledge.
And I thought my dad was annoying at times. That's the thing. I love my dad, but he would never do anything that bad. So when it comes to the social media community in terms of shuffling, is there some flack that you two get?
Definitely.
So recently we haven't, but there was this one time where me and Dana, we had this one video. Actually, we had a couple videos together, and they just popped off, man. Like we got at least over 300,000 views on them, and
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mazel tov. Yes.
We love the juice.
We do. We were just so excited about it. We were like, oh my god, that's crazy. But with that comes random people commenting on your videos. Like, it's not just
Yeah.
your friends. It's more than that.
It's
Because
the entire world.
they're literally all watching it. So obviously you have to account for all these people. And I think this was the first time me and Dana had really like
Experienced that.
experienced a real hater.
Yeah. I've definitely had my fair share of people here and there, and I've never been a person to like take it to heart. I've always just kind of laughed at it, and I'm just like, what do you know?
Because we don't know these people. Like,
No,
when you
and they
don't
don't
know
know
them
us.
and you don't put a face to name, they don't know you. You don't know them.
You don't know what we do. This
Exactly.
video took me 5 minutes. A day is long.
The day is long and it's not young, unlike you. Well,
Right.
the replier, you two, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It seems like they have nothing better to do. Proud of you for persevering through that.
We did.
Yeah, fist bump.
Sorry you have to catch that flack. I'm sure there are very supportive people, you know, who just comment.
Definitely.
What I assume there would be some weird guys on there too.
Yeah, I'd say it's like 70-30. Is that a good?
You know, it's very interesting enough that you say that because I've lived in Orlando and you've lived in Orlando all of college, and I've known a lot of people here. Like I know a lot of people in Orlando. And when I first started shuffling, I felt like so many people thought it was hilarious.
Like at you.
Like, oh my god, what is this girl doing? Like,
Yeah.
really? Like, what is she trying to accomplish here? Like, what is she posting? They probably thought I looked crazy. They probably were like, oh, this girl, whatever. And I feel like we both have very thick skin.
Oh, yeah.
We're very confident in ourselves to be like, ugh, whatever.
Okay,
But there
shake it
was a
off.
point where I just felt so unconfident. Like, I thought, like, I just looked crazy doing it. Like, people, like, this one person, I'm not going to name him, but he said some really, like, rude things one time when I was out about me shuffling. And
Like,
just, like
to your
kept-
face?
Like, yeah, I kept making fun of it, and it just really,
It's just like a Debbie Downer.
and I knew the
For what?
person. That's the thing too. But whatever, you know what? It's when people have to knock other people down. That's an own insecurity that they have in themselves. That's how I look at it.
For sure.
So I
mean,
just kept going.
I guess he's just jealous of you being happy.
Exactly.
I guess, right. Like, oh, there's
Can
something
you
that
tell
makes
me what
me
he
happy.
said to you?
It was just basic. It was just basically funny. Like, he just like thought that me like. I'm trying to like. I wish I could give you like the. I wish I could show you the experience I had. It wasn't a
Yeah.
post. It was like in face, like at a
That makes
like, at
it
a bar.
like crazier
makes
that
it
it was like
worse.
face to face.
Like they'd
like
be
they
like,
weren't hiding.
They'd be like, "What are you doing though?" And they'd like try to like reenact the shuffling
but
thing
like
and
do
they,
it bad on purpose.
yeah, bad on purpose,
That's
and
just
just like
rude. Like,
kind of
for
come
what?
at you and just make you feel like really insecure for a second.
Got it.
And you know, like from there, you just realize that people are just gonna like hate on that. But at the end of the day, I've also gotten a lot of love from it. Like now, I go to the bar or I go out or I go literally anywhere and I see someone that knows me and they're like, "You're
Shuffle, shuffle,
killing
shuffle,
it.
go, go, go,
You're
go."
killing it. Like, I love watching your videos. They're so fun. The best thing, the one best compliment I've ever gotten. This was from one of my past sorority sisters. She said, "You're the one thing I see on my Instagram feed daily that makes me smile."
Oh.
And I was like,
Wow, that's really nice.
Like, that's so cute. Like,
that's so cool.
when, like, it's not just, like, I mean, I smile when I post my videos. My
Yeah.
mama smiles when I post my videos.
Right?
But
it's
when
like,
some random, like...
I smile when you post your videos.
Aww. But when some random person's like, you make my day because you
some
seem
sort of, like,
so
validation.
happy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I just, like, they're like, you're like the rare percentage of Instagram where you're not posting pictures of you half naked.
Yeah.
You're not posting pictures of you, like, I don't know, just like going
like sex appeal, fake.
Yeah, going
edited.
through like
Thirst
that.
traps.
Yes.
Thirst trap. You're the percentage of Instagram that genuinely looks like you're having a blast and you're making people smile. And that was like, that's when you know, like, there are real, like, people out there that support you. And
I had someone one time tell me, like, oh, Dana, when you started shuffling, I honestly thought it was funny. Like, I was just like, what is this girl doing? But now, like, I'm so glad that you actually stuck with it because you're amazing. And I was just like, thank you for the compliment.
It's like a backwards compliment.
Yeah, I was like, thank you for that. But, like, also thank you for not... That was your opinion when I first started shuffling, but he didn't tell me that. So it's not like he projected his opinion on me to knock me down. You know what I mean?
Like
But just hearing that, I was kind of like, okay, like, that was my first time hearing someone's perspective on it from when I first started. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, I guess.
You took the good with the bad, but you know you're still pushing through. So I think that's the most important part.
Definitely.
I don't know if you have like any favorite genres per se that you like to shuffle to the most per se.
House.
We are house girls.
House girls?
Definitely. I will
girls.
say she is a lot more into it than I am.
Got it.
Like the music itself.
Got it.
I've been going to festivals since I was 18.
Dang. What about you?
So
My first festival, I think I just turned 20.
Nice.
I'm 24 now. So what is that? 7 years?
Dang.
I turned 25 in a
That's
month
crazy.
though. So this will be my 5th EDC.
Wow.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
That's
is it
wild.
my 5th EDC?
You're old.
Oh no. No, that's exciting. It's fun.
Well, she's old, then I'm ancient.
So I love this music. I love house music. I love all genres of house. I shuffle to bass house. In regards to your question, I shuffle to bass house, melodic house, tech house. I'm very big into bass house when it comes to it. I know you like the bass house too.
Yeah,
it's really
definitely.
fun.
Progressive house too.
Progressive house like Chami.
Yes.
So fun.
Got it.
Fun
I'm
vibes.
just like, I like the words with the beats.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like, not everyone, some people just like the bow, 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 bow.
Techno.
Yeah.
Techno.
I like to be
Techno.
able to like,
Got it.
No, like I like techno, but I don't like shuffling to techno.
it's just hardcore.
Can you really shuffle to almost any kind of song or not really?
I'd say nowadays, yes. Ask
It's
that
like
3 years
a-
ago, they'd say no.
It's like they normally say between 120 beats per minute
Got
to 144 beats per minute. But you can shuffle slower, faster. There's some drum and bass like cutting shapes out there. There's people who shuffle to like more like slower melodic.
I was about to
music.
say, like, you know, for a headbanging song, I don't think shuffling would like.
No,
really go well.
that's
Yeah.
There's not really.
That's like a very high intensity.
I feel
Correct.
like that's just like a
You're supposed to go
Headbang.
absolutely ape crap.
Yeah.
AY
That hurts
or-
my neck.
neck brace.
Yeah, literally.
Go get checked out for whiplash, girl.
Yeah, that's how it is.
how
I
it
have
would
a
be.
friend who I'm all for shuffle, 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 and she's all for headbang, headbang, headbang. And I'm just like, I'm watching her and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm waiting for her head to fly off so I can go catch it.
Her
Because I'm like, oh my God.
Her brain's gonna fly out of her ear. Catch
Right.
It.
Yeah, no, something. I'm like in shock. Like, how does someone just move that aggressively that fast for that long? Like, I would die.
Actually, there was a mutual friend of us three that made it onto a viral post once. AJ, he was at.
Oh my god.
So what happened was our
bloody no.
That's right. So what happened was our buddy of ours was right next to this girl who was headbanging so vigorously that her nose started to bleed, and he looked at her thinking, "My God, do we got to call you an ambulance or
Eyes
something?"
wide open in the photo. He's like,
There's
and
a
she's
picture
like,
of it.
oh, it's Twitter, EDM Twitter famous.
Oh my God.
It's funny, and it's even though his name is AJ, they called him Jerome,
Yes.
and it said like, you know, when Jerome had enough of this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No,
That's so
that photo
funny.
is so funny. Only things at festivals.
Only things. Only things.
Only things.
It sounds like a lost and found, but selling it off kind of thing. Welcome to Only Things. Things that are lost at festivals. We've got a pacifier. We've got a camelback. We have
a beaded necklace.
We have a bloody nose.
When I went to EDC, right as I got there, I was like, I have to look for the bathrooms. And so as soon as I saw this one open stall, I was like, finally! And then these two guys just ran in there and locked it. And I'm like, God damn it. And so then it took like an extra 30 seconds until I found one. I was just like, and I bolted in there. I'm like, nope, you're not taking this one.
Oh my God. Yeah, people are intense. It's a fun environment.
I don't care about two guys ran in there. It's just that they ran in there when I had to use it.
Yeah.
That's the part that matters.
It's not who it is. It's the timeliness.
It's the actions.
Yeah.
The action.
Assholes. Anyway, shuffling is a big part of the EDM community. And would you say that you two have been listening to EDM music for a while now?
Yes, I personally have been.
No.
Really?
I can tell you I have not. I've always said this to Megan and just other people. I feel like her passion was the music, and then she evolved into starting to shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I found shuffling, and the music came along with it. Not that I don't like it, but the music isn't what got me into it.
So it's kind of like a yin-yang kind of thing. So
Yeah,
you two are
that's
like
why we work.
evil and good and the good and the evil.
Exactly.
Who's the good and who's the evil?
I'm
Mixture.
the good. Oh.
You think I'm the evil?
I would say, no, I say we both have our...
Demons?
I think we're pretty similar.
Dana's more spicy than me.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm more of a Leo. That's like how you have to
Yeah.
explain it. Like I'm just more like...
Do you know what would be really funny? If someone were to ever insult somebody and they go, "You're a Cancer," and it's like, sorry, I'm a Sagittarius, but good try.
But good try.
But good try. Ugh, cancers.
Emotional.
Just imagine like when Cancers hear the term "fuck Cancer," it's just like, what did I ever do to you, bro?
Yeah, right? It's like has nothing pertaining to you.
Has nothing to do with
I
you.
mean, in both ways, in my opinion.
So when it comes to the music, and like you said, there's many different like sub-genres. For example, I kind of just group everything EDM into like one umbrella, like you said shuffling is.
Right.
Yes.
And so when it comes to that, what are your favorite genres within the EDM music scene?
I actually first started out listening to like every other person that starts with EDM.
Skrillex?
You gotta start with Skrillex. You know what's funny is every time I plug my phone into my car, the first song that comes on is Bangarang by Skrillex.
Really?
And it's
You don't have
just-
any songs that begin with A?
I was just about to say
guess
that.
not.
What is that
I don't
sorcery?
know why. A lot of people, it's like the AA Team by Ed
Mine
Sheeran.
is acrobatic. But
by
I think it's
Side
Piece? Yeah.
But mine with Apple, because I'm a Spotify girl myself.
Good choice.
Yes. So my Apple Music is a lot of times what I listened to in high school. So Skrillex. But I would say my favorite, I'm a huge house girl now. When I first started listening to EDM, it was more dubstep. I don't listen to a lot of dubstep anymore. I think it's just kind of, don't come for me. But I would say that you kind of outgrow it. And you either become a house head or
A bass head?
a bass head, or more of like a wook, I would say.
We don't talk about
Like-
the looks here. Just kidding. They're people too.
But I love melodic house. I'm like very obsessed with Lane 8. I also like more like trance music. I love tech house. Bass house is huge. I love bass house. Like
I love progressive house.
progressive house, like Chami, amazing. But I love experimental bass too. Like I like all genres of music. But the one thing I love about house music is that I can dance to it now, and
Nice.
that's with shuffling.
Definitely.
So who are some of your favorite house artists?
Ooh, I'm about to go down on a list. So, Lane 8.
Got it.
Love Lane 8. Huge Camel Fat person. Martinez Brothers. Bob Moses is amazing. Oh, I would say, Martinez Brothers are really fun live. Noizu is super fun.
I love Noizu.
I'm obsessed. Like he's just a fun personality and a fun vibe on stage. Side Piece is really fun too.
I love Side
That's
Piece.
Party
Don't
Favor
break
and
They were both
Nitty
just here at
Brisky.
the Vanguard.
Yeah, they were awesome. I went to that show. I've been going to the Vanguard a lot. Great venue. It's actually
It's really cool.
they have a I guess like a partnership deal, I would say.
With Insomniac.
With Insomniac, which is awesome. You know, like they're bringing these crazy big artists. Like Mala's coming in 2 weeks. Mala's an amazing
That's
house
right.
DJ.
And the weird thing is that it's less than a block away from here.
Oh, we could literally walk there right now if we wanted to. Yeah, we could.
Oh, cool.
We could.
Do you want to go?
Right now?
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know if it's open.
Even if it's no one's there, of course, why not?
Yeah,
Let's
why
just be there and
We're
let's
the party.
That's right. Let's pre-celebrate.
And one thing that we've been doing with OTown Shufflers, which is really cool, is we've been actually working with the Vanguard to promote their shows using the DJ's music and making videos for them. So last week it was Habstract and Blue Claire, and what we did is we made some content for the Vanguard and promoted the shuffle videos with the DJs that were coming. So we'd be like, come to the Vanguard on Friday, October, I think it was October 2nd or 3rd. And it was like,
I remember seeing
the
that.
Abstract.
Yeah.
And the show was so packed. Oh my God. But so many people from OTown Shufflers were there. It was so much fun. It was a great vibe. That's one thing too, is like the shuffling community. It brings everybody together, and then like it's not just like shuffling together and making content. It's like going to these shows together. It's like dancing
vibing.
together.
It's real
so cool.
friendships.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a family.
That's good. It's a wholesome family, though.
Yeah.
That sounds like you really rally around each other, and it's almost like Greek life in a sense.
Yeah, right?
just without all the do's and bullshit.
Without the Brads and Chads.
Without the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure that there's some shufflers that feel like they're more top than others.
Not really in Orlando though.
That's
I mean, I think on Instagram the thing is like when I guess for us like OTown Shufflers is a huge community of just positivity, light and love. If
You don't even need to shuffle.
Honest. You don't even need to shuffle to come to our meetups. Like we just want everyone there to have a really good time to network and
Maybe we'll inspire you to start a new hobby.
Correct.
You never know.
we promote love and positive energy. And like sometimes I think on Instagram we see that sometimes it's always about the content. It's always about the following. It's always about the algorithm, the views, which is
clout.
It's fun to feel like
It's fun to be noticed.
it's fun to be noticed for your talents.
It's definitely cool, but
that's
like
not your
that's not
main
why we
goal.
got
That's
into
not why we
it.
do it.
Trust me, it took us multiple videos to post to even get there.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we were getting no views and we were still posting because it's what we like to
It's
do.
passion.
Because people without that passion probably would have posted a few videos, got discouraged, and then just moved on to the next thing.
Because
Exactly.
they just want that like fame and whatever, but we do it because it is literally the one thing that just like lights up like our day.
If you want fame like that, just make a stupid TikTok that could potentially get you in major trouble.
Another thing too with that, it's like you could be known on Instagram for like, you know, posting like half naked photos or whatever like that. You get famous like that. But with shuffling, it's like that special like, I don't know. It's just like it's
energy.
Fun. It's a special energy. It's fun dancing.
You don't need to take your clothes off in order to appeal to your audience.
Right.
No.
Half the time I'm in a t-shirt.
Yeah. That's my biggest thing. I'm very like self-aware of stuff. Like even just like a little bit showing, I feel like I'm so uncomfortable.
So tell me if I'm wrong. So like what I've noticed is that with a lot being from Florida, all of us, you know, a lot of women post bikini pics. However, what I've realized is that sarongs and skirts are covering, you know, the lower area is becoming a lot more popular. I feel like maybe it's because that the world is kind of a dangerous place for women right now.
I agree.
Oh my God.
I agree
can't.
big time.
I live downtown.
So do I.
Woohoo.
No way.
But the one difference, I mean, I would say the difference between us living downtown is like midday, I get kind of scared to walk by myself. Because
Really? Even midday?
during the day, because I'm scared that someone's going to be following me or like I have, you know, like it's hot in Florida, so I'll wear tank tops and jeans and stuff. And sometimes I feel like I get catcalled and it's really,
Watched.
watch. And especially with shuffling, like you have people drive by, they'll like holler
It's
at you.
intriguing. Shuffling's intriguing whether you're dressed or not. So add someone who's not dressed with it and it's like double intriguement.
Right.
Got it.
It's kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
gotta have a thick skin. You gotta just keep going. You gotta move forward, and you gotta remember that.
You gotta do it for you.
Yeah.
True. But then again, I understand. Well, not understand. If anything, I appreciate where you're coming from, though, about, you know, like, you know, all of your concerns are valid. Listen, as a guy, I can't, you know, I'm not the one to bestow that upon you, but, you know, at least I can appreciate that. You know, I can appreciate the fact that I can go get gas at night. I never thought about it, but then I thought about it one time and I was like, huh, women can't do this because they're fearing for their lives.
Right.
Yeah, I put my keys like brass knuckles whenever I'm walking because like I'm ready.
I have pepper spray.
Got it. Well, I'm
Always.
sorry y'all have to deal with that.
What can we do? Besides keep a good head on our shoulders.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will FaceTime someone sometimes. Like, I'll FaceTime my mom.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Oh,
a
yeah.
friend.
Just to
Especially, I've been going to more dance classes down in Miami. And Miami, it's a hit or miss. Like, it could be 10 feet away, great area, not so great area. So all the time whenever I'm there, I'm like, Mom, stay on the phone with me. Okay, I'm inside now. Bye, Mommy.
Yeah.
I always need her.
That's great that you always have that option.
Yeah.
That's actually really smart, just in case someone didn't know what they could do in that situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, and also, like, not all areas of downtown are really lit, and so I'm thinking, sometimes even I'm like, this is kind of sketchy.
Right.
I don't think we heard about your favorite genres, per se. You said progressive house, but that's all we heard from you.
I'm more just under kind of like the house umbrella. Like I said, I don't hate the music. I love the music. I do. There are certain songs that just like I feel in my soul, but it's like it's not my passion like it is with Megan.
Got it.
So I'm more of like a put it on and I'll vibe to it.
Nice.
But like when I'm dancing, it is house. I love progressive house because like I said before, like just like I like the words, throwing in the words, and then all of a sudden it's just like this crazy beat. Like that is just so cool to me. So like I'm still in an area where I know I need to branch out, and I will. But it's what I am now.
Is Fisher considered house at all?
Yeah.
What kind of house would he be?
That's a question for you.
I would say just more like tech house vibes.
Got it. Because the way you described it, Dana, with the words coming on, they're just like, and now I would like for y'all to sit down. Ready? Crowd control. Then boom, it goes into it. Is that what you mean, kind of thing?
Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff that like it doesn't necessarily have to have like words the whole time, but something to sing along to because
So like
okay, got
melodic
it.
house. You like
Yeah.
melodic house.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so like,
I like bass house sometimes gets like that.
Yeah,
I guess
definitely.
sometimes Seven Lions songs are like that.
Definitely. I love Seven Lions. I saw that set at EDC 19. It was awesome. That was like my first like real experience with that. So it was really, really cool. But like I said, I'm open to anything. I'm not like really hardcore into like this is what I like. Like I'm still like new to the music itself.
You're not just a one-trick pony. You
No.
can branch out and all that kind of stuff.
Like just put me on. I'm always open for suggestions.
Learning new music never hurt anybody, now did it?
Exactly.
In fact, if anything, it kind of gives people an extra degree of personality.
Right.
Yeah.
Not saying they didn't have it before, but
Music is my life. I feel like that's something that's like the one thing that keeps me going a lot of the time. Different genres of music correspond with how I'm feeling during the day. I drove over to your place today and I'm bumping some fun bass house because I'm amped to go do this podcast. But
well,
sometimes
thank you.
in the morning I'm wanting to listen to like, melodic house or just more of like that pretty like melodic dubstep, that kind of genre of music. And I think it just really depicts like my day. Like sometimes like I'm at the gym and I'm blasting experimental bass, I'm blasting dubstep, but I really think for me, because I love all genres of EDM, like there except for hardstyle. I do not like hardstyle, but techno. I mean, techno I like at the club. I like listening
Here
to
and
techno.
there.
It's just like not like my favorite or anything.
It's not an everyday thing.
We have some people in OTown Shufflers that are huge fans of techno, and they'll play it at the shuffle meetups, and like we'll all just like huddle together and be like,
How do we tell them they can't play this here?
constantly.
We just do a variety so everybody is happy.
We really do. We have this awesome thing on Spotify where we can all, you share the link. It's really cool. And you send in what music you want to play next, and it's like a big like
list.
It's queued. It's all queued.
Okay.
So that you'll have some melodic house, some bass house, some acid house, some techno house, some tech or just like techno in general, and then it just all gets mixed and matched so that everyone feels like they have like their genre.
Everybody gets their voice of what kind of music can be played. All right. Kind of reminds me, when I was in high school, I attempted to go out for football, and I remember one time we were in the weight room, and the coach was like, "We don't need music in here. Your only motivation should be football." And I was just like, "That's kind of lame."
It's kind of lame.
No, thank you.
Music like gets you going in different ways. Like it sets tone, sets the mood.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, it can also be in negative ways too. For example, if you're on the highway and you listen to a high intensity song, you might speed.
That's
This is
definitely
very
true.
true.
Very true.
And then it's just like, you can't just say it's the officer when they pulled you over. I was listening to some really heavy Skrillex. I can't not speed,
I
officer.
can't control
The
my
first
speed.
and only time I've ever gotten pulled over with speeding was because it was right after Kobe Bryant died, R.I.P. And I was just like, the world was in a funk. Like, you didn't even necessarily need to be like a basketball fan to feel the effects of that one.
You really didn't.
It was hard. So I remember I had a class downtown and I was driving and I was just like so focused on like getting out of my funk and being like, I need to be happy. So I was like blasting music and I was like, "Arr!" And I didn't even realize I passed a cop. And then he pulled me over and he was like, you know you passed me, right? And I was like, I didn't know. Kobe Bryant just died. Let me go.
Wait, you actually said that to him?
No, I wish.
I was about to
I was
say.
such a baby. I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
I should have cried.
Yeah, that could have gotten you out of it.
It could have gotten me out of it, but my instinct was like, don't be weak, Dana. Don't be weak.
Nah, you gotta show weakness.
And then he walked away, and I was like, Mommy! I like called her, and I was hysterical. She was like, are you okay? I was like, fly up to me right now.
Fly up.
Yeah, from down south.
Oh, yeah,
I was
okay.
up here when it happened.
Oh, okay, got it. I was about to say, fly.
Yeah.
What are your favorite festivals to attend?
So my favorite festival is Halloween. I'm going in 2 weeks. I'm so excited.
Knock on fake wood that they don't cancel that one last minute.
Don't even start with me.
Look
That
at her
would
face. She's
be
serious. She's
the
serious.
actual epitome downfall of 2021 for me. If they did that, I would be so upset. So we're not gonna jinx out. We're gonna knock on some fake wood right now. Great.
There we go.
I'm gonna knock on some real wood later because that would just literally ruin everything of October.
Here. Oh, perfect. Oh my god.
I have a ukulele in the back. So.
Yeah.
Amazing. So it is not happening. It's going to happen, but I'm really excited. Halloween is amazing. The vibes there are incredible. It happens in Swanee.
That's North Florida, right?
It is North Florida. It's at the Spirit of Swanee campgrounds, and it is a crazy awesome campgrounds. Like, they planned it so well. The art installations are amazing. They have such a variety of music, from jam bands to EDM to hip hop to rap to rock. Like, it's crazy. And the best part of the festival is that it's camping, and I love to camp. I'm a big camper, not just at festivals and EDM and like the EDM scene, but just in general. I love the vibes there. Like, you can literally.
So you've been to Okie and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, Okeechobee my second favorite. Like, I'm more of like I like all the genres kind of thing.
Got
and
it.
I also love camping. Camping's my favorite thing. The one thing I love about EDC is like it's all EDM, and I love my EDM. But there's no camping. There's
Correct.
camping at Vegas. So if I were ever
Really?
to go. Yeah, so I'm going to try to go to EDC Vegas next year so I can camp.
Interesting.
It's more fun that way. No Ubers. You're constantly with your best friends, which is so fun.
Literally, the only downside I can think of is that, you don't have a fully functioning toilet all the time.
At Swanee, which makes it the best festival in my mind, is at the campgrounds, they have like bathrooms.
Real bathrooms.
You don't take showers.
Not porta potties.
You don't take showers in the RV style showers. You take showers in these like actual pretty dank bathrooms. Like, I mean, that's coming from me, like out of like a festival. But
Yeah.
it's great, and they're free showers there.
Oh.
They're not bad or anything. And I've just had a great. Every time I've gone, I've had a great time. So very, very, very excited. But Okeechobee comes in a very close second, and then I would say EDC is my third favorite. Which it doesn't sound like that bad, but I love EDC. I think it would be my favorite festival if there was camping.
Okay.
But I do live close to the campgrounds.
Exactly.
I just love being in one place. Like, I like let's just say I'm getting really tired. And I want to take a nap. You can't go out the festival and come back.
That's right.
You have to just leave. So I think that's why I like camping festivals. And the party doesn't stop. Like, you are constantly like having fun. Like, you leave the festival, and then at the campgrounds, people set up like renegade sets and secret sets. DJs will literally come in and set up like secret sets at 3 a.m. Like,
Really?
when I went to Halloween 2 years ago, Walker and Royce did a private 3-hour set at my friend's campground, and it was so much fun. Like, I swear I watch those videos like once a month, being like, I just want to be back. Like, it's awesome. So that's why I like camping festivals.
Awesome. Dana, what about you?
Well, I don't have that much to talk about. But I've been to EDC 19, and that was my first festival, and then the world shut down. So that's been my one and only festival. So my favorite is EDC Orlando.
Excellent. That's
Still a great one.
Yeah.
that's also mine too. So don't
It
feel
was
bad about
awesome.
that.
I loved it.
Insomniac does an amazing job.
They really do. Like everything from the little things, like not only like the music, like
It's
the
also just
environment, the atmosphere,
entire experience
Yeah.
of the show.
the sets. It has just evolved so much. It's like beautiful and so intricate.
One thing I love about EDC Orlando too, especially this year, is their lineup this year has so much local talent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of times with festivals, they only put a bunch of big names. They just want to put every single big name on the lineup. First of all, you can't even go and see every single person on the lineup. It's not possible. But the cool thing about EDC Orlando this year, especially, is that they have so much local talent from Orlando and Tampa and Miami that people are like, oh my God, like, blah, blah, blah is going to be on the lineup. I don't want to, like, I don't know if I can say any names, but, like, it's just cool to see, like, local talent being at a big festival.
It's being utilized and they're given a voice.
Right, and I like that they're doing that this year with
support.
Insomniac. It's amazing. It's really jumpstarts someone's career, because what if that person, they're playing their first festival, all of a sudden they get noticed by a label?
Boom.
Yeah.
Exponential growth right there.
Kind of reminds me of one time at Halloween Horror Nights that one of the houses was The Walking Dead, and this scare actor was so convincing at their job that they got a spot on the actual Walking Dead set as an extra zombie.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Just goes to show you, as long as you put the passion into it, it doesn't matter how big the name was. The name will come.
The name will come with it.
It's just that you have to first, do something to get there in the first place.
it's a ladder.
It is a ladder.
Life is a ladder. You gotta climb it to get to the top.
There you go.
Sometimes the rungs will be a little bit weaker than the ones before, but as long as you make it up, that's all that matters.
There you go.
Love your responses. EDC is a fantastic time. It was my first festival. It's my first and only festival. Granted, I've been to a Renaissance festival before. Does that count?
I think it does.
It's a festival.
Yeah.
I remember one time
love that.
there was this guy in a trench coat when he was there, and he was like, "I dropped my watch in Chernobyl. Can you tell me the time?" I'm like, "That's not even in the medieval times, but sure."
Your accents are way too good.
That was great.
Appreciate it. And
Somebody's watched too much Game of Thrones.
I have my moments.
dabble.
I double.
I just drink and I know things. Y'all like Game of Thrones?
Yes.
No.
Oh, shame.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's my opinion.
Hey, listen, and you are totally entitled to it. But I will admit, as a Game of Thrones fan, the ending was not exactly
It was.
I heard that.
the most best. But hopefully House of the Dragon will be a redemption for them. Now we have come to one of my personal favorite parts of any big DK Energy episode, the bonus question round.
Woo!
I can see y'all are not excited.
I'm so excited.
Amped.
Excellent. And like I said, these are questions that you don't have to worry about your work listening to, because none of it will get you fired.
Thank you for that.
Hey, we all gotta eat and pay bills over here.
Yes, we do.
I wish I was rolling in the Benjamins, but I'm not. I'm barely rolling in the Washingtons. Question 1. You're dancing for your favorite artist. Pick, in a cage, off to the side, you're one of the dancers in front of their sets. Pick the artist and the festival that it's taking place at.
I've always wanted to dance in one of those cages. It looks so fun. Honestly, I'm gonna say someone mainstream, just because I just love them, their music, and also Diplo.
Ooh.
He just has such amazing energy, and he just seems so fun and
Didn't Diplo
funny.
go to UCF?
Did he?
I heard he did, actually.
Oh my god. I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah,
really
Google
quick.
that right now. But anyway, sorry about interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah, Diplo I would say EDC because that's the only festival I've been to.
I would say Chris Lake, EDC Las Vegas.
Great choice.
Yeah.
I was honestly introduced to Chris Lake at the last EDC, and I was
You were
blown away.
right.
Amazing set.
What?
Diplo went to UCF.
What? In 1997.
Hell yeah, I wasn't even born.
So
Hey.
that's a fun fact.
Go Knights, charge on.
Go Knights,
yeah.
charge on.
We love Diplo. I actually went up to Tallahassee, I would say a few months ago, but it's more than a few months now, to go see him. And he's just such high energy. He's just so fun. I just love him.
His set was pretty good at at EDC. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's also born in November because it was around that time
Oh,
that
we
they were
share
like,
so much in common.
yeah, they apparently like right after that they did like a birthday party for him at Guilt.
Maybe you guys are related and you have no idea.
Wait,
you guys both went to UCF and born in November. I think that makes you like twins.
I'll have to message
Triplets.
Triplets.
Danny, we should message
Now I'm
him.
jealous. I'm left out.
Sorry.
It's okay, I'm a Leo.
Sorry, only the cool kids can be born in November. Then again, also the most serial killers are born in November.
That's true.
Ooh.
That is true.
I did not want to know
Scorpios.
that fun fact.
And on that note, question number 2. What's a lesson in life that you two value the most? Not together, but like separately.
I would say just take life as it comes, roll with the punches. Everything is going to work out the way it needs to. Like I've
Yeah.
said 15 times before, life is a ladder. You will be where you're meant to be. Life doesn't always pan out the way that you ideally think it's going to be, but roll with the punches, take what comes, adjust accordingly, and you will get to where you want to go.
I'm going to go off of that too. I think that it's really important to remind yourself that everything does happen for a reason. Like when we are at our lowest points in life, there's more room to grow from it. Like when you make a mistake, when things go wrong, when things don't go the way that they're planned, it's because it was meant to be that way. Take that fall as a learning lesson. Take that place in your life as a way to grow. Take that, that basically that fall in life or like the unplanned, the uncertainty as an opportunity to get better. I know like at least with COVID and everything, we didn't know what was going to happen, the uncertainty, but everything does happen for a reason, and we are now starting to get better. It's not getting back to where we used to be. It's getting better and becoming more aware and becoming, more like, I guess just more aware of like the opportunities that are given to us. Like it was like a scary thing, especially with COVID, but now we have like more resources, crazy better things have emerged from it. We've learned so much from it. So
I mean, didn't you pick up shuffling as a
I
result?
did pick up shuffling from a result. That
See
was
that?
Yeah. I think everything
Roll
happens
with the
for a reason.
punches.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
Sounds like you two have gotten your ass whipped enough to at least learn a couple of things in life.
Yeah.
We've been through it a little bit.
We have some good parents, a good
We
foundation.
do. We have a good foundation.
Nothing wrong with that. You look back at it and you're thinking, it could have been a lot worse, but I'm still breathing, so.
Didn't kill us.
Yeah.
And you know what,
Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger.
There you go.
Thanks, Christina Aguilera.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yep.
I knew it.
Great. Number 3, you're allowed to influence for any company on the planet. What is that company, and what is the stuff that you would like to receive as a first result of that company?
Insomniac
I knew it.
as a shuffler.
What do they give you?
Free festival
tickets.
VIP.
That's
I agree
it?
with her on
That's
that
it, just
one.
tickets?
I don't know.
No
I think
swag?
Fits.
Oh, Insomniac's like outfits, merch.
I'd say
I
the
can see
same.
I can see an Insomniac bucket hat on you.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna see. if
She's
they
already
have
had like
one.
6.
I mean, I think that would be really cool. Like, I've always wanted to work for a huge festival company, and just have that in, but also like be a part of it, not just for the festival tickets, like you're saying, but I think it'd be really cool to shuffle on the stages
Yeah,
for these DJs.
that
Like
is
the opportunity.
really cool.
And it's cool. Like we've seen some like big shufflers. They're finally getting to like shuffle on stages and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's starting to evolve to that.
That'd be really cool.
It's really cool. I'm going to agree with her on that one.
Oh, so literally the exact same
Yeah,
answer.
no,
Okay.
we go hand in hand on this one.
Or Nike, because Nike makes these shoes that a lot of shufflers wear.
Yeah, and
just
Nike's
to get
huge.
the free shoes.
Wait, do they make Fila's?
No, they make Air Max 97s.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And a lot of shufflers. I used to shuffle in Filas, but they're very big.
I know.
They're-
I remember
they're just
that.
heavy.
I love them.
They're
I
clunky.
love wearing them.
Yeah.
But they're too clunky to shuffle in. But I do love them.
Yeah,
But I think that would be cool too.
definitely.
What stuff would you like to receive from Insomniac? What's one piece of thing that you would love to receive from them?
I would say, like merch. Just
what
sounds.
what kind of merch?
That's what I'm saying. That's like an umbrella. Like so many different
Hoodies.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hoodie, like
Shirts.
bumper sticker.
Yeah, just like actual like materialized things as well. Just I don't know.
That'd be cool.
I don't know specifically like tickets. You know how expensive those festival tickets are. Like
they
that's a huge
rack
thing.
up.
And like one thing that I would like to get is not necessarily like a materialistic like thing I could hold in my hand. Is more like the experiences.
Okay.
So like that goes hand in hand with the tickets and what she said, like shuffling on the stage, stuff like that. Like just being affiliated with those big companies and having the opportunity to do stuff like that would be amazing.
Okay, so with your answers, anything goes, but that's a very like realistic way of looking at it. I like that. Question number 4: What is a country you would like to go viral in?
I would say China, just because China is so musically diverse, and obviously other than the U.S., I figured that would be out of the picture. But I mean, U.S. obviously too.
Well, yeah, besides the U.S.
China's just so evolved in every aspect that it's just, I don't know. I think that'd be a really cool place to go viral and learn some new things.
Plus, that's over 1 billion people you'd see.
They have like a really big just entertainment umbrella, I feel like, in every type of genre, any type of style. So I just feel like making it big over there would also be like a holy crap, like I'm good at this.
Nice.
Croatia.
Really? Croatia.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam's not a country.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Cut
Cut that out of the
No, please put it
podcast.
in there.
Croatia, because there's a huge music scene there. Lots
Really?
of house. Yeah. Lots of house in Croatia. I've seen a lot of international shufflers, though. A lot in France.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of shufflers in France.
I've seen a lot in Israel recently.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have been to Israel before. When I
You
was
did
there.
Birthright?
I need to go. Have you gone?
yes.
I have not actually.
I have not. I want to do it. They extended the age because of COVID.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yes. And when I went to Israel, they had a lot of underground techno clubs. So, but yeah,
Didn't know the Jews knew how to party.
We know how to get down.
know how to get down.
That's why I break out the Manischewitz and it's all loose from there. Good answers. Good answer. Survey says. Number 5. You're allowed to come up with a festival to benefit any charity. Who are the headliners? Where is the festival? And who does it benefit?
So it would benefit the SPCA. That's
And
what I would do.
What is that organization?
It's basically like pets and animals, and the SPCA, it's basically kind of like a humane society for animals.
Nice.
Like we donate to it every year back home, and we'll bring like blankets and pillows and money and toys for dogs and cats in hopes that like they will have a better like I guess like home in hopes of them getting adopted one day. So, because I'm very big in like adopting, like adopt, don't shop. That's how I roll. I don't vouch for people that breed or anything like that. I'm sorry. That's something I just can't ever agree on. I don't see eye to eye on that. I'm very big on like adopting. My headliners would be a little bit of like the Dirty Bird label, so like Claude and Walker and Royce, so like some house. I would also have a little bit of Wakan in there, so like Liquid Stranger and Ella's Dream.
Space Jesus.
Oh God, well he's not a part of that group, but he has his own.
I one time saw one of his music videos and I was just thinking, wow, I'm not even on acid and yet this looks like it.
Well, he has some there's some controversy with him.
Oh,
and
really?
Some things that he's done in the past.
Oh.
Kind of like a little bass nectar situation.
I don't even know about that, but it's alright.
Me either. It's okay.
That's a whole controversial issue.
Okay. And where is your festival located?
Obviously Florida, because
Where in Florida though?
I would say Miami,
Okay.
because I feel like a lot of people love going to Miami for this kind of stuff.
Well, true. I mean, there's also Ultra, so they already
There is
have
Ultra.
they have that infrastructure for that kind of festival.
Mm-hmm.
It was after looking at that Fire Fraud Festival on Hulu.
Fire.
It's a good point that they brought up that you need a good infrastructure in order to accommodate a music festival that size, because out in the islands they are used to accommodating a few tourists, but an entire thing that's a little bit overwhelming to the local economy.
Yeah.
And then what about you, Ms. Meltzer?
I don't know if this is necessarily an organization, but I would want like the proceeds of like this festival that I'm like mentally creating to go towards foster care systems.
Okay.
Because I just feel like all the time. There's so many cases where kids are not being raised in a great household, so they get taken away, which ultimately sounds like, okay, good, I'm taking this kid out of a detrimental environment, but at the end of the day, they're not getting placed in a much better one. So if I can in some way impact that so that it is a ladder that they're climbing instead of rather just like a plateau, I would go for it.
Excellent.
Headline. Definitely. I would say Orlando.
Okay.
Because Florida girl, born and raised, Orlando just has a huge community of music and dance. So it's like, I just feel like it's a great place for it.
It's been blowing up recently.
Huge. It's huge. Before it was like rare when EDM would come on at like bars and stuff. And now it's like, that's all that it is.
The bass scene has definitely improved over here. And people used to just think of Orlando as like, oh, you live at Disney World, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's right. I sleep with an animatronic of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Every citizen of Orlando is given one as soon as they move in.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to wear it or else you're exiled.
Correct.
Cut.
You are, or either that or your property goes up or down in value. However the HOA works. Did you say who your headliners were?
Oh, my headliners would... Diplo, of course, Daddy Diplo. We love Diplo. Side Piece, Stone Bresky. Who else? I really enjoyed Seven Lions when I went. Rez, of course, her visuals are insane.
Her visuals are insane.
They're amazing. You don't even have to like put in earplugs. Don't even listen, and you can still become in a trance because it's just so cool.
They're very appropriate for Halloween. Number 6. Who is a very viral shuffler you'd like to collab with?
Kento Baby, by far. Do you know who that is? Do you know Shufflelution? Okay, let's backtrack a bit. You know Vanessa Secco, Lauren Carrazza?
Yeah.
Okay, so when they moved out to LA, a little after, they started this group with someone else. Also, her name was Tori Nishino. Mm-hmm. They're all amazing. They started collabing together, and Tori got reached out. She was reached out by the producer of America's Got Talent.
Oh.
They were like, hey, you should submit a video. So she kind of riled up a group over there, including like Vanessa Secco, Lauren Carrazza, like all those people, and people that maybe you knew them before, but I didn't necessarily know them before. And they came into this mix. And honestly, do you even know Kento Baby's real name? No. I'm sorry if you're listening to this, Kento Baby. I'm still a big fan. But my infatuation with him is just, like I told you, shuffling is an umbrella, and there's so many subgenres underneath it, so many different styles. He can do almost every single style and make it look like that's what he specializes in. He is crazy talented.
So he's like the jack of all trades when it comes to
Yeah,
shuffling.
he's crazy talented.
I recently reached out to her and was like, look, there's so many great shufflers out there, but in my brain right now, Kento Baby is number one. Like, for sure.
Like the epitome of what you should go for.
It's just so amazing. He does every style there is, and is elite at it. Like, he's amazing.
Interesting.
Let's see. I'm interested to hear this one.
Oh, I would love to collab with Sammy Steeds.
I knew it.
She is so cool, first of all. She's been doing, like, she's fucking good.
She's based in, what, Colorado?
Yeah. She's in Colorado, so she's part of the Mile High Shufflers. I'm obsessed with that shuffle group. They are all so amazing up there. Oh my gosh! But
they must have beautiful backdrops too.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
They shuffle in this really cool pavilion. They all shuffle there, which is really cool, and they flow there. But she's amazing because she's amazing at cutting shapes. She's amazing at the Running Man, Melbourne. Like, she does it all. She actually has this one Discord page that I'm a part of, and it's like the TikTok. What is it? It's like a trends thing. I don't know if they do it anymore. I was doing it a lot during COVID, but she basically led a bunch of people to post at the same time different genres, and what we would do is we would vote and pick a different genre of house music, and we would all create a 15 to 30 second video using that song, and we would all post it at the same time every Thursday at 2 p.m. and she coordinated all of it, and she was so, like, I just loved how she would respond to every single person's video, would comment on every single person's video. Like she was so she cares about the shuffle community. And
it's
just
not for the clout for her.
Watching her videos, I'm just astonished. Like her Running Man is insane. Oh my god! Like my favorite shuffle move is the Running Man. Like I love it. Like it's so powerful, and you can just make it your own.
Yeah,
but
at the same time, it's the most simple, but that doesn't make it bad.
Right. But there's so many variations.
But it's evolved.
It's evolved.
So it's not just the Running Man anymore. There's a Malaysian Running Man. There's a Melbourne Running Man.
But she's just so crazy cool to watch. I think she's amazing. So her.
Well, I just learned about 2 new people I didn't know about before.
Yes.
So, you know what? That's okay. Number 7. So I want you to pick a different favorite DJ, and you were given a whole planned day. You were given a whole day to hang out with them, a whole 24 hours. What is the itinerary? Who is it with, and what is the itinerary?
Pick someone fun.
Vintage Culture.
Okay.
Definitely. When we saw him, we went together for that one. Such high energy. Just so fun. Loved his music every single set. I was like, oh my god. What would I do? Definitely we have to throw in some roller coasters. Maybe we'll go skydiving.
Nice.
We'll go skydiving and end it with a shuffle. And then go get some margs at at Cocoa Beach. Is it called Coke? It's not called Cocoa.
Coconuts.
Coconuts, that's right.
Yeah. I'm just using the lingo for it.
I have 2.
Okay.
The
Go
first
for
one's
it.
Ellis Dream. I want to meditate with him. Really bad.
Honestly.
No, he's awesome.
You're-
He posts these like amazing he posted a lot of meditation videos on a YouTube channel during COVID, and he's so inspirational to me. So I'd love to just like meditate and just like learn a lot from him spiritually. On the other spectrum, I'd love to hang out with John Summit.
Oh, yes. He looks fun.
Because he looks like he has a blast every single day of his life.
Oh, Elenium too for me. I just thought about that.
That'd be fun
He
to hang out with
seems
Millennium.
fun, yeah.
John Summit just has a blast every day, and I feel like he just like lives like
My life is a bender.
My life is a bender.
That's all he says.
So I think that'd be fun.
Excellent.
He's actually from Tally. Like he lived in
Like
For real?
originally?
Yeah.
Who's from Tallahassee originally?
Like no,
Actually,
I don't know. I don't know about
T-Pain.
original.
Huh?
T-Pain is from Tally.
No way.
Yep.
Not originally. I'm not sure originally, but
That's
I
where
know
he went
he
to
like
school?
partied in Tally.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, you'll be surprised at how many famous people really come from Florida.
Right. They
Everyone.
all do.
That's why we're here.
Do you know Lucy?
Lucy.
Lucy. She's on the Wakan label.
No.
She used to date Rez.
No.
She's from Orlando.
Huh, really?
Yeah.
It's funny, when I had Jalen on the podcast in an earlier episode, he mentioned how people are like, wait, people are actually from Orlando?
Yeah.
No, people don't just come here to just
Go to
Go to
school.
Disney.
go Disney. Yep.
Yeah, Disney.
Number 8. What is something your past self is proud of you of?
Everything.
What-
I can
Yeah.
tell you right now, I have done a full 180 in like the last 4 years.
Really?
Not that I don't like soccer anymore, but soccer was my passion. Soccer was my life. That's all I did. Rap music, still enjoy it, but
It's not
I
your forte.
don't like the way it's evolving.
I don't either.
I feel that.
I still listen to rap, but it's more like older rap or J. Cole. I'm a diehard J. Cole fan. Love.
Did you go to his concert recently?
Duh.
Okay, I was hoping so.
I've been to 4.
J. Cole concert?
I've been to Forest Hill Drive 2014. Well, the concert took place in 2015. KOD, For Your Eyes Only, and this past one. I went to the one in Miami.
You're a super fan.
Yeah, I am. I have all his physical CDs. I have vinyls in my room of him. Like, if you play, like, not this newest album, but the other albums, since I used to always listen to it on a CD, if you play a song and it starts to end, I can tell you what song is coming next. I'll start singing it. Like,
Oh, wow.
I love, love, love J. Cole. Like, he's my love.
What other things would like you said that there are some
Yeah,
other
I went
aspects.
way off track there.
You're,
Sorry.
you're good. But
Just so honestly, my confidence. I've always had a confidence issue, whether it was on the soccer field, whether it was socially, whether it was just academically, like any way. And it sounds so stupid, but like once I found shuffling, I found this new confidence in myself that I
really?
was just like, and like in a sense where it's like, doesn't even pertain to shuffling. I still have confidence in myself, just socially, just in every way. I just feel like I really grew as a person. I found out what I do and I don't like. I don't find myself second guessing anymore. I'm just like, I am me, and I cannot change that I am me. So let's be me. You know what I mean?
So happy to hear that for you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Miss Fuhrman?
I think for me, I think a confidence thing too. I didn't have the best high school experience. I didn't have a lot of friends in high school because I danced a lot. I actually was half day homeschooled.
Really?
Yeah, fun fact.
I didn't know that.
Because I loved dancing so much. I was really
All of high school?
I was very talented. Half of high school. But girls were really mean. I didn't get along with a lot of girls there because
Kids are vicious.
And I didn't like it, so I took myself out of the situation, and I kept telling myself, right when I get to college, I'm going to be the person I wanted to be. Mm-hmm. And the thing was, it wasn't even just college. It's like I constantly find myself every single year just wanting to be better. How can I better my past self? How can I grow? How can I learn more? How can I be a better friend, a better family member in my family, a better, best friend to all my friends, and a better role model to other people in the community. And then I realized, you know what? How can I just be a better person for me? And I think that was something I had to really find in myself, that like not everyone's going to like you, not everyone's going to appreciate what you do. And I think my past self would be super proud of myself for just knowing that no matter what, like I'm staying true to who I am, staying true to what I love, and that's something that can never just like change in me. Like this is who I am. And if people don't like it, well then that's their own problem. Like if people didn't like who I was in high school, that's their fault. They're the ones that aren't doing anything with their lives. Like I'm the one who's constantly doing things with my lives and just reminding myself it's not about what anybody else thinks, it's about what I think. And so that's what I would say my answer is.
Wow,
yes.
That was a very passionate answer.
Thank you.
Just the fact that both of you just went on a positive trajectory. My heart warms for both of you.
Thank you.
Aww.
Of course. Number 9. What's one unique piece of advice you would give to anybody who is thinking about shuffling or anybody who is just starting? Unique advice, not just work hard. I want you to actually think of something that could actually truly help someone start off.
Record yourself.
Yes.
Even if you feel like an idiot. Even if you don't know what you're doing, even if you're literally just like trying something out, starting for the first time ever, just running around, jump roping, record yourself.
Great answer.
I would say reach out to other shufflers. No matter how many followers they have on Instagram, whether they have 100 followers or 1 million followers, reach out to them. Ask them for advice. See, like, comment on their stuff. Tell them that they're doing a good job. I know it's like very like recognizable when like we comment on other people's shuffle videos and they comment on ours. Like, it just shows like it's such a big community. So like, don't feel like you're so alone. Like, there are so many different styles, so many different like opportunities, advice. Like, I've reached out to people and they'll like invite me to like other shuffle community events, like in Tampa or Jacksonville, like the Jacksonville Shufflers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's a huge
Put
community.
yourself out there.
Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to fail. It's like,
my thing that I always tell people is you have to look like an idiot 99 times to get it right that 100th time.
yes.
Because it's just how it is. Like,
Yeah.
no one really necessarily, like, people learn faster than others, but you have to try. You have to do it
It's
full
going to
out.
click one day.
Yeah, you have to just go for it. Even if you feel like you're going to look like an idiot, just go for it. And then you can adjust accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10. What has been one of your favorite, most recent accomplishments?
Within shuffling?
Within anything, honestly.
Ooh. I have one.
Go for it.
So my biggest goal of 2021 was getting connections within the festival industry.
Badass over here.
And I did it.
Wait, what happened?
In a couple different ways. I'm really excited.
Can you talk
2022,
about it?
I will. 2022 is
Kinda.
looking really bright. So the first one I'm really excited to talk about is I'm working with a new company called the Festival Babes.
Awesome.
Oh my god, they actually messaged me and they're like, I know you're close with Megan. And I was like, yes, I am. I was like, she's a great hire.
So they hired me as a digital marketing intern to hopefully turn into a job with them. It's a big community of girls in the festival community, shufflers, DJs, just influencers in general, and they have me doing marketing for them. They've offered to send me out to festivals already to represent their brand. Always wanted to work in this community and to be a part of something bigger than myself, than just like, you know, the party girl. No, I love the music. I love the vibes. Like this is what I think I'm destined to do, is be a part of this community some way, somehow, and to just empower women in that. And that's what this brand stands for. It's empowering women in the festival community and all that they do for it, and like the light and the love that it offers. And to be able to be given this opportunity, like the page has already over 10,000 followers. Like it's a pretty big community. Like people know who we are, and to already be like sent, like have the opportunity to be sent out to other like festivals representing them is like incredible. So I'm very happy that I was able to put my marketing into that, and that they hired me. Like that's really cool. And the other opportunity I was given was for the Vanguard. They have me coordinating all of the shuffle content that will be promoted within the Vanguard.
Oh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in charge of putting all the content, or getting all the content together with all the OTown Shufflers, and, you know, creating content for the DJs that are coming in within the venue and working with them. And they gave me such an amazing opportunity. Like right now, like we have a meeting coming up to discuss more of that and what we're going to do, and just like ideas and content ideas with all of us. And that's just, I just love coordinating things. I love marketing, and that's, you know, getting to do it for like what I love to do is just been a dream of mine this year. I told myself at the beginning of this year I was going to have an in with the festival industry. I manifested it, and it happened, and now my dreams are coming true. So, woohoo!
Good for you. So excited.
So happy. Yeah.
Snaps to you for that
So
one.
Thank you so
Megan.
much. Thank you.
Of course. Miss Meltzer.
I'm gonna take a different route here and say recently I feel like I've accomplished a lot, not anything pertaining towards shuffling. When I first started college, I was a nursing major. My whole life, I convinced myself I wanted to be a nurse. I hit this wall, and I was just like, what the heck do I do with my life? Like, something in my heart is telling me that, like, nursing is not necessarily me. So I was just really confused for a long time, just like, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to major in? What am I going to end up doing at the end of it? And like I said before, roll with the punches, because everything works out. Once I decided to veer away from nursing, didn't even know this was a thing, but I decided to get my degree in health administration. So I was like, okay, yeah. And then I got an internship at this pediatric urgent care up here. And I started working with the HR team more, and I was like, whoa, I love this. I love talking to people. I love talking to potential hires. I love talking to the higher-ups. Like, I just love people in general. So I was like,
that's good, because there are people like me who hate people in general.
we balance each other out.
So thank you, Dana.
You're welcome. The yin and the yang. So it was just a big growth year for me, because January came around, and I was like, what do I even want to internship in? What do I want to focus on? What do I want to do this? And then I got that one, and I was like, cool, okay. And then a few weeks into my internship, I, out of the blue, got an opportunity to interview with this advertising agency for the HR department.
Ooh.
And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, why have you never thought about this? Why did you only like tunnel vision yourself into healthcare? Because my brain was like, big heart healthcare. That's not how it works. Like, there's a lot more to it. So I kind of I did like my research on the company. Like, I prepared for the interview, and I was just like, okay, whether a job comes from this or not, it's a great experience. It's my first real big girl job interview.
Oh, wow.
So I went for it hardcore.
Yes.
And I clicked with now my boss. And
Look at that.
I know, it was crazy. It was 3 months before I graduated too. So I got the opportunity to leave college with already a lined up.
Amazing job.
It's so awesome. It's in Coral Gables. So I have a little bit of a drive from Broward County, but it is like you made a lot of jokes about corporate family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the exception.
Okay,
like,
got it.
they're amazing.
Okay.
Like, in every way possible, which, like, I agree with you with what you were saying. I'm not discrediting you at all.
Oh,
but
no offense taken.
I can tell you that, like, recently I've experienced the opposite of that. Like, such an amazing working environment, such an amazing culture. So, like, I just feel so blessed and happy to have not only found what I want to do with my life, I've realized I can help people in more ways than healthcare. I can help people grow their careers.
In that case, you also deserve a round of snaps.
Thank
Dana?
you.
Wow, those are some really amazing accomplishments for you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Proud of you both.
Thank you.
All right, excellent. So with the question round wrapped up, we have now come to that point of the show where we are now just ending things here. So first of all, I just want to say thank you both very much for coming onto the show today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having us. This was so fun.
Of course. And so I brought you on the show because you two, with what you do, especially not just with the shuffling content, but just you two overall, you're just so genuine. You're so passionate, and you just found some way to just plow through all the crap and muck that comes from haters and all the things that are supposed to tear you down from what you want to do. But yet you've taken that to heart, and you've only made it stronger. And so that is why I think you, Megan Fuhrman, and Dana Meltzer have big DK energy.
Aww, thank you so much. That deserves some snaps. So awesome.
I love that.
Well, folks, for those of you who tuned in to watch or are listening, thank you very much. We appreciate everybody who comes through and decides to listen to this little cast right here. So we're going to put all of their social media in the description box below.
Yes,
and then we'll also
follow.
put, and also just in case any of you out there are potential shufflers, we're going to put all of the other media in the description below as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
We appreciate everybody who does, whether it's just my dad or whether it's 1,000 other people.
We appreciate you, Dad.
It's all taken into account and loved. Anything you two want to promote right before we wrap things up?
It's gonna
We
be
have
fun.
shuffle meetups with OTown Shufflers once a month in the Orlando area. Follow our page, OTown Shufflers, if you are wanting to learn or just meet some people and network, or just shuffle with us. Come on
Just
out.
good
once a
energy.
month. It's good energy. So
Yeah.
be big DK energy.
Yes. Hey.
But yeah, I think that's really it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's been a pleasure having you both on the show. And on that note, this is Big DK Energy signing off.
Thank you.
Woo!